We're getting fireworks. Did I hear fireworks go on? Oh. I did, actually. Well, I clearly came into a good time. Alright, let me put my code up. I'll just leave it open for a second, anyway. Bada bang, and manually manage stream. I'm still using some of my stuff from... I actually got the axles I needed. It took me like 2 or 3 tries. It sucked, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it, I'm not gonna pretend. Now, mind you, like, the fight itself wasn't bad. It was more just... It's like a 25-minute fight on my end. So it's like fighting Arc Temper Jindahad. But I got it. Because I did get some extra axles as well. I got like 3 of them in the same run.
Safe wanderings.
Alright. I did not mean to accidentally do that. Bit of a waste. Anyway. We're gonna do a bit of mix today. We got an extra quest or 2. We got some Rompopos we need to kill. And they brought back Big Rompopo. We'll at least be taking a crack at him again today. Not immediately, mind you. Because I... Calm down, cat. But also, we'll get to it eventually today. But I don't want to crack at it immediately just because of the fact of I still want to at least make some of the goal and ease back into it. Because not having done it for like, what, a month and a half, somewhere around there. I am going to be a little rusty with Big Rompopo. Though to be fair, I do have better gear than I did previously. Because previously I did not use the Mizu Blades. I used the Uduna ones if I remember right. So I should actually be able to kill him a little bit sooner.
Avis Hunter! Ramen!
Ramen to you too.
Still looks so cursed seeing that.
You don't understand! If I don't eat a bowl soon, I'm gonna lose my mind! That fierce, flavorful soup! Those smooth, chewy noodles!
Okay.
And don't even get me started on the secret spicy red sauce! Dear Gog, I want
Dear Gog, no, we don't want to bring Gog Mazios here, let's not.
It's a shame the Grand Hub has already rationed out all its portions.
Oh, I'm fully prepared to make it myself.
We got the means to?
But every batch I've made, the soup just doesn't deliver the savory punch I'm looking for.
Okay.
So I twisted my whiskers, and then it hit me. What I need is Poogie.
Do I even want to ask for what?
Oh, Poogie's an extremely vital part.
Are we
of
killing the pig?
process. Trust me.
I don't think I want to.
I guess I'll help you find one then.
Really? What a pal you are, Hunter. All compassion and kindness.
I don't like the way you say that. That's sketchy. All compassion and kindness. No.
One Poogie, I guess. It must be around here somewhere.
No. Oh, no. Alright. Little dumpster fire's gotta be here somewhere. Oh, he's a dumpster fire. But I have deemed him as such now, and he officially is. Frogman, have you seen a Poogie by any chance? Don't ask me what for, I cannot provide answers.
I can hear it. I'm getting warm.
It's up top, isn't it? Yep, there it is.
It's
Knew
close
it.
by.
I'm right here. I could...
It got away.
No, I don't think it got away. I think it's stampeding away. I think it's a bit of a difference right now.
Don't tell me it fell into the water.
It did. Geronimo! My legs are
I have
broken.
to save it.
Alright, get the net. Yoink! You ungrateful little rat!
Lost it again. Must be headed for higher ground.
You ungrateful little rat. I saved you and you decided to run away like a little... How do I get... Okay, we gotta go up there. Can I climb up this? There's gotta be some way to get up to it. Might be up through here. I mean, the ramen's not bad. Like, I can... Okay. Not making that jump. Oh yeah, this is also where a coin can spawn, by the way, somewhere around here. One of those ancient wyvern coins. They do spawn at the Grand Hub sometimes. Okay, where else do I potentially have to go? Okay, that's out of bounds. Trying to think here, where else? There's, speaking of wyvern coins, there's one right there. I wonder if I have to make that jump from the middle one. Or perhaps... Yeah, this one. First of all. Yoink! Okay, I can make that, surprisingly. Feels weird that I can actually get up here. Never in a million years have expected this would be an accessible area.
Poogie, no!
Is it a giant burb?
Pardon me. I have a really, really important favor to ask.
It's a giant burb. Excuse you! Burb. We speak burb to it.
Okay, Poogie acquired. Are these herbs?
Oh, we're just using it to sniff it out. Oh, I thought we were doing something worse.
And are these the herbs I need? Wow, thanks! I was gonna ask that Poogie to get these for me. They'll take the gaminess out of the soup.
Oh, I thought we were gonna do something worse to that poor pig.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, I knew
Memes.
that was your
The
intention.
DNA of the soul.
Indeed, the pig is gonna get turned into memes.
Alright, let's give this recipe a whirl.
I don't know how that works, but... You know, sure.
How's it taste, Hunter?
Do I get a free meal out of this? I'm dead! Why am I dead? I got ganked by the soup.
Not bad.
Oh, I knew it was useless. I'll never experience that perfect savory.
Joke's on you, I have a whole bunch of tickets for it already.
Never. We've got the ramen you seek right here.
They brought it back fully after the quest? Is that how it works, or...
Wow.
That still looks so cursed. You could not convince me otherwise. This just looks off. I got a free meal out of this. You know, I'm not gonna complain. That's not bad.
This is it. The flavor I've been longing for.
I've never felt so renewed.
Ah, yes, we're
We heard
glazing.
You've been busting your tail trying to replicate our flavor. Good for you.
I have no
Don't
idea how
blame
good it
yourself
actually
for
is. I never
coming
had
up
it.
short. Only 4 people in the world know the exact recipe.
Still, we can't let your efforts go unrewarded. We'll pull a few strings and work with the guild so your supply ship can deliver our secret ingredients.
I mean, the ramen actually isn't bad stat-wise, so it could be worth using.
Feel free to come eat here anytime if you get your hands on an order sheet.
I guess it's order sheet, and then it's order form on the text.
Next visit.
Slightly off. Slightly off. Also, can I just say, I am surprised. I knew we had this little quest right here. Ooh. What titles did I get? Get order forms. We're putting quests and allowing some time to pass. Ooh, okay. Neat. Basically, they basically equate to meal tickets now. Okay. And it is a decent alternative because some of those meals, I do like them, but I don't need the insurance meal. Sometimes I just want a nice meal to have some stats. That said, we got Big Monkey. Ooh, we have 2 of you. We got, what is that? 10 minutes. What is it? 7 minutes, I estimate. 7 minutes, 8 minutes. We'll go for you then. Soon afterwards, you'll pop up. 2 of them popped up together. We do Blossom Dance in accordance. What we got right now? We got Gore, Frenzied Cuckoo. I don't need any of these right now. Ooh, Bear and Quematrice. Hey, you know, we'll take out Monkey. I need to kill some more monkeys anyway for some more parts for them. We'll take out some monkeys. That said, I want to point out, though, my offer does remain open. I have my lobby set to code-based, so anyone does want to play, feel free to insert. I don't mind prioritizing something else. So I'm going to upper stratum for it. Shouldn't be too bad. I have bigger priorities, though. Where's Big Monkey? Hey, Big Rompopo. Where's Monkey? Still my leftovers from when I was fighting... what's his face? Oh! Let me try this a brain. Not my concern. Where's Monkey at? That's all I care about. Hello, Monkey! Fortunately for me, I don't quite have everything that you do, but I can still do this. Absolutely clean house with you.
Okay, initiating the quest.
So, also, as you can see, I did use tickets, as you can see there. So I only have 3 left. Okay, I need some extra parts, but I was gonna say, if I don't get to pull the thing. Ooh, there we go. Well, it's slow to start out with, but that's always how the first hunt or 2 goes. Always gonna be a little bit slower. And afterwards, we really get into it. Plus, this is just a nice warm-up for dealing with Rompopo. I'll say, as I said, though, I fully intend to do Big Rompopo at some point later today. The question just remains of when. Get the 80 off of him. No. If I had Slick Blade right now, I'd be doing a little bit better, but it's decent damage still. Ooh, there's a tail. I'll just carve it right here while he's stunned. Just looking carve it up, I'm like, wait, no, I got another meal right now. Ooh. Double wound. Double wound. Sorry, double you. It's a double wound. Broke his back. Ow. I was like, I can't wait to get back to the Big Rompopo. I've missed this thing. I'll definitely start incorporating it, at least doing 1 or 2 per stream. Whenever we do kill some of them, it's going to become a requirement. Like, I feel like that's pretty fair, especially now that it's available again. I should at least be putting some effort into getting one of the strong ones, as opposed to just picking off all the weak ones. I need to prove this thing deserves to go extinct, as opposed to trying to bully it out of existence. Okay, I'll take that wound. I was trying to get the other one, but... Oh, now I get it. Oh, his res was a wound temporary. That's Blast Blade. That's fine. Surrender him a little bit. Stop him from going anywhere. For elements active. Sharpen this up real quick. More damage and... Bye, monkey. Never mind. Never mind. It's like Never Land. Except for the fact that there is a... Yeah, I'm not questioning it. We're overthinking a little bit. Okay, it wasn't close enough. I was worried, but... Oh yeah, that's right. I did have those potions I forgot to restock on. We can go this way too, monkey. Where do you think you're going? You're not getting away from me. Because you aren't my main priority in terms of extinction does not mean you get free exemption from this. You will die.
And complete. Rewards come to me.
Alright, let's go ahead and check over where the Gipsaros usually spawns.
Amazing.
That might be the other area that I need to check for that quest.
I owe it all to you and this monster.
Yeah, 5 minutes isn't too bad. Double check. We do have a Rompopo that just spawned. So yeah, we'll take care of that in a second. We have time on it. We have a lot of time, so I can afford to take a 2-minute break on something that'll be there.
Mind if I hop on?
No, it's upper. You know, I wonder if it's. Hear me out on this one. Hear me out. It's not Gipsaros. There's an area around here. I'll take a moment to look at the map. There.
Blood for the blood god! Skulls for the skull throne!
Jesus.
Milk for the cornflakes!
I'm not gonna lie, that startled me slightly. I was not expecting that. Just making my way over. Blood for the blood god. You know, fair enough. Blood for the blood god. We can get blood for the blood god in a moment. You know, we can get blood for the blood god from the purest of sources of Rompopo. I think we can make that concession. I think it's up here. Is this not it? Or am I just blind? Because it does say upper stratum, middle stratum. I'm like, I'm not missing anything, am I? Or am I just blind? I honestly might just be. Well, no matter. It was at least worth a stop by. We got some firestone, we got some fire cell stones. Like, unless this is... I don't know, I can look into it later. Bring me his head. His existence is over. Your soul will be mine. I wear the head of your brethren not because... To be honest with you, I just wear the head of your brethren. There's not really a rhyme or reason. I can't really give you anything more than that. I just kind of do. Just trying to think of something cool to say, but there's not really anything cool to say that would be accurate. It just is. Well, I do need a fresh head, so here's what I have to do. Turns out this is the perfect area to actually use the Mizutsume blades. Who would have guessed? The area that's actually weak to a lot of water. Worried that jump wouldn't actually get anything. Yeah, I do want to get those numbers up beforehand, just to have a comfortable buffer. I wouldn't be surprised if they fail it once or twice, because of the fact, again, it's been a while. Though it is possible that I could just go in using what I have, and what knowledge I have done from practicing some of the other monsters. Maybe we'll be okay. I mean, it is pretty similar still. No. You are not allowed. You've been banned from doing so. I said you've been banned from geysering. Get that tongue back in that mouth, boy. Wait on that, I was trying to blade dance into that. Alright, very well. Wishes to present a challenge, he'll get a challenge. And by that I mean I will blast his face open. In fact, I will actually preemptively mark him as dead because in a blast or two here he should be cooked. We are not capping him, he is going extinct. We do not cap these things. They are an abomination to mankind. That is number 403 down. Technically, I mean, I do technically mark the caps there, but I generally try to avoid doing them. Only kind of caps that have ever been initiated have been by other people that I've played with.
Small monster carvings are just as useful as those from large ones.
But when I say I'm planning on driving this thing to extinction, I want the numbers to speak for themselves. I have killed so many of these things. And to be fair, most of the captures I do have are from when Big Rompopo actually came around initially. Outside of that, I think I have like 3 of them just from randoms trying to speed run through a basic one. for a quest or two. Which is a little bit frustrating, but it happens. Especially when everyone else was in agreement to kill it. But again, it happens. But yeah, it's 4:03 now. We got like 1 or 2 minutes before the next one spawns. Actually, let me just type the game, please. Thank you. Let's just bring back over to here. I'm gonna restock preemptively. Alright, what do we got? This. I might as well bring some traps, not because I'm gonna actually use them, but when I go for it later with the big one, I do want to have the traps prepared. Same with the flash pods. Should probably bring a trap tool for that exact reason. As well as these. Trap tool. Should probably bring nets for that reason too. I mean, I should be able to do him solo in like 10-15 minutes. I've done it before. I know I have. And I've done it off stream before too. I've done on stream. Speaking of, why are my things not showing up?
Hello.
My set I have not keep the... It did not. That's why. But yeah, I have the Noctis Lantern. I have all of the Rompopos. So I've done the event quite a bit. Though it is nice that it's back, I will say. I have missed it. Then it's actually a nice challenge. We get the Mark of Mastery.
Looks like something's
Looks
brewing
actually
at the
really
Grand
cool
Hub. Shall we
on
have a
my
look?
gun lance. How long do I have still? Apparently the answer is no. We'll just go to this area. Might as well do it. If I get the chance to, I might as well just take that big crystal. I don't think we are, but... Look, I need something to do for a moment while we're waiting. I don't feel like initiating another quest. Call me lazy. But yes, I do want to reiterate my lobby does remain open for anyone that does want to play. If anyone does have any specific monsters that they do need to hunt or that they would like help with. Then I am the one to ask. I can't promise you I'm the best player, but I've got something of an idea. Hope that counts for something. So might as well grab this. I swear, I'm gonna get another scenario where I get over to here and it's just gonna despawn. No, okay. Because I say that and I've had it happen before with the Fulgurite. Like the pure Fulgurite before. And it's so frustrating when it does happen.
All right with you?
Flash bug for the sake of. Alright, where is... Yep, he's here. He will die. He will die a horrible bloody death. And he will like it.
Let's be on our way.
Because that is what I don't pay him to do that, actually. His family's not even getting paid. I can't even say that. Is he going this way? We're going this way, then that's fine. We would have loved if he was towards the water. Or towards some of the muck, but this will have to do. Don't like this slope area, though, but I've dealt with enough Gypsaros here. And some more, well, in here, but some more area. That's why I don't do that. Then I start sliding around. Nope, no geysers. Banned. Geysers are us, it's not allowed to happen. Okay. I actually need to check again what else they brought back. 'Cause I know that they brought back just what the doctor ordered. I know they brought back the Gravios blockade. If I am gonna go up against Big Rompopo, I am gonna bring Insurance Meal though, just in case anything does pop in. Just in case, because I know I can relatively carry myself. But if there's any mishaps or I go down, probably, hopefully won't. In case we have any mishaps or we get some people that aren't as prepared. When I came in here with worse gear and killed it, I can definitely kill it with what I have now. I was using good Duna Blades when I actually killed the 10-star one for the first time. Now I'm actually using Mizu stuff that actually gives that nice big crit rate. And I have the Switchblade stuff. So, big improvement. No, you're not. You're gonna die. Speaking of Switchblade and Bubbly Dance. Okay, I guess you are. You know, fair enough. Fortunately for you, he will not be long. Just when I actually get in here. See my stamina real quick. No, we're still going. Okay, we're going down. Ah, we're going down to here. Alright, Gun Lance it is. If he wants to go down and go to sleep, he can go ahead and take a big empowered blast, if I may. Do that in the process too. Nice big blast there. Had ooh, barely missed that. But yeah, fun fact, Wyvern's Fire can actually take out that geyser. Alright, we'll just beat him up. Ooh, what is my favorite Monster Hunter Wilds character? If we're talking, are we talking specifically characters as in like the hunters or like the handlers or other? Or are we talking specifically the monsters? Because I have two different answers if we're talking people versus monsters. So I would say I have a soft spot for Fabius. I like Fabius as a character, and I know he's supposed to be the Ace Lancer from the fourth one. Alternatively, I do also quite like, I don't know, there's something about Eric as well that I quite like. There's a reason I keep him as my handler over Alma. There's just something about him that I just like. He seems like a guy that I would get along really well with if I got to know him personally. As for actual monster designs, though, let me go ahead and just warp back to base so I'm not burning up my time. I'll warp here, actually. As for actual monster designs, ooh. I'm not counting Omega. I do like his design, but he's Final Fantasy. I'm not counting him for that reason. That's a cop-out. And I'm gonna remove any of the ones, like I do like Gormagala, for instance. He's cool design, but again, he's not from Wild specifically, so I'm not counting him either. So we got Steve's gone, Logia, Gog, Omega, Mizu, Gore, all gone. Blonga, Grav, Rathalos, Raytheon, Gipsaros, Kutu, gone. Pink Farting Hippo Monkey's gone. Ursilla's gone. I will keep the Guardian variants of the monsters on the table. I think that's fair game, because they technically do originate. So knowing that, I do like the Frog. The Frog's cool. He's a really cool starter monster. He's not my favorite, though. This one has my favorite armor set from the base. Like I was gonna say, I do use parts of it. I don't want to say, like, as a whole, it's my favorite armor spot. It is. I do have a very big soft spot for the Lalabarina, personally. I do love its armor set a lot. So I have, this isn't the only account I play on my other account, my non-streaming account. I use multiple pieces of Barina gear for that one for my female character. Which again, I say that. There's gonna be one person who judges me for it, so I'm gonna clarify if the guys dragged me into that, but I did say I would for them. But I told them on my stream when I'm playing a dude. But anyway, yeah. If this isn't my favorite, it's definitely a contender. I'm also very partial to Raydao. Raydao he's weirdly goofy and weirdly adorable. I really like him, especially the little baby version of him. I very much like him. And I do like that he's like one of the only monsters that actually can stand up to Arkfeld as well. Admittedly, I probably should be hunting more of them and capturing them, but I don't know. I just haven't gotten around to it. To be fair, I've been very focused on my side quests and killing off the Rompopo. There's a lot of monsters I haven't done outside of quests like Hirabami. I already captured a bunch of these for the mask quest for the bear. Sorry, too much there. If we're including other monsters, I do like the pink farting hippo monkey. He is so goofy. A little gross, but he is goofy. Just because of how he functions. Though I would never have... Like, out of context, me saying pink farting hippo monkey sounds clinically insane. I also do quite like the Gipsaros, outside of his flash photography. He's a little annoying there, but I do like his design. He's a little goofy looking. He gets jumped by the spider. He flashbangs it. Arkfeld also has a really nice design too. Especially because the fact of, I mean, he's got the pendant right here from participating, and I have the one that splits out there. But I do love that he's basically just dual blades the monster. Because we have a Glavinus, which is basically longsword, I believe. It's either longsword or greatsword. I don't remember which one he basically is, but I know he's one of them. And I know there's another one that was, I believe from Frontiers, that was basically a hunting horn that summoned other monsters. And had his own little pseudo-melodies he did, that did different effects to those monsters. Which was really cool. I appreciate the follow, thank you. But yeah, I do love that Arkfeld's basically just a walking pair of dual blades. Now, do I suck at his Arc-tempered version? Yeah.
For the Skull Throne! Milk for the cornflakes!
It's a real rough one, but that's also because of the fact he's just a strong monster as well. He's actually a really strong monster. So him being the flagship monster, I would have loved for it to have been Raydao, because I'm very partial towards Raydao. I like him a little bit more than Arkfeld. But Arkfeld's still a really good contender. And I look forward to seeing him in other games. Like, I hope he comes back in some other games. I want to see him whack something with his chains, and then just pump him full of dragon energy. Or just suck the life out of them, that too. I just hope that it's not going to be a case where he just beats up everything that he touches. Outside of Raydao, and Raydao is still a case of... It really depends on how injured Arkfeld is when the two fight. Because Raydao can lose that fight. But it's the only one that would there. I feel like... I mean, God would absolutely crush Arkfeld. I have no qualms there with guessing. I feel like Omega would get crushed by Arkfeld. Given how big Jin is, I feel like you'd probably... Given how big Jin Dahad is, I feel like you'd probably have the Uthduna scenario with the Mizu. Where Mizu clamps down onto Uthduna. Which, by the way, you know Uthduna is basically a giant Arapaima? I didn't know that for the longest time. I thought he was like a lizard. And I've heard people call him a lizard too. No, he's basically just a giant Arapaima. Albeit with some lizard-like features to him. That's kind of cool. But yeah, so what I don't think I don't have any clips of it, sadly. But I know when he comes over and tries to attack the Uthduna, he clamps down and just gets flung around like a sock puppet before getting yeeted elsewhere. It is really funny.
This order form will get you the best meal
Alright, we got anything here still? No, I didn't think so. Speaking of Arkfeld. Alright.
Yeah.
We got people that need high rank. We got people that need low rank. Okay, we're gonna start on low rank. We'll start there. Nope. No people need low rank. High rank? That's basically over. I would otherwise. 8 minutes should be over. I'll be joining in and it'll be an over mission. Oh! Well. I guess we're doing this then. I mean, I did say we were going to do Big Rompopo. So, I guess we're doing Big Rompopo now. Wasn't expecting it so soon. To be fair, it is tempered. I should have expected that we'd be having a lot more of this when popping up now that it's back. Again, I'm surprised that it is back. It was for a limited time. I'm now scared because the sword and shield guy did not bring the right stuff, clearly. Oh. To be fair, I should be able to put my work in. I do have my water stuff that I need. I can do something. Hopefully be able to make up some of the gap there with the poison risk. We do have Fabio there. We do love Fabio. And his luscious locks. Definitely gonna be bringing him back in. Uh-oh.
Additional
Uh-oh.
supply items for you. Check your sacred pouch.
Alright, what we got? Demon drug. Can I bring this back? Might seed. Adamant seed. Adamant seed. Martial powder. And alright, give me a second game. I need breathing room and pit trap. Make sure we don't. They thought to work. I've got at least a trap in there. Excellent. Well, I came prepared. I got stamina back. Get some partial stamina, we'll have to make that work. Once he starts moving, I'll pop a ration. Ooh, I forgot how much it went. Not as bad as I remember it being, I will say. All that I have on me is actually a lot better. Sword and shield guy's gonna be the death of us, I swear. Ooh, that hurt. That was a delayed one. Backing up for a moment to get that geyser. And I'm going to drop down a trap right here. Sharpen up for a moment. Let me bring it back in. A little early on that. Alright, he should be about to wake up paralysis. Nice. Someone brought the right stuff then if they didn't have water. That's about to be, yep. Alright, crafting. I can't really see that. Alright, we're gonna take that. Give me the wake up time. 1, 2. Wow, people are really forgetting to bring poison resistance. That is scary. Again, I'm not worried myself, but I'm worried about them. That's the one big issue I have. Monkey, I need you to buy time for us. Yeah, we're gonna fail this one, and it's gonna be not all my fault. We got multiple people not bringing. That's armor skin. I don't want to. Oh, I just ran into that. Oh, that's scary though, because we're down to 1. This is one of those cases of if we get to that point, I might actually say just to capture it, unless we're confident we can get it. And that's just because of the fact of we are in a heavy risk scenario. Oh, yeah, that's bad. Alright. Pop that big one. Oh yeah, there's this big ultimate. Okay, so he's down decently low. Gotta back up. Alright. Pop that, sharpen up. An opportunity, and yep. I knew that was gonna happen. We had 2 people that just didn't bring poison rays. Oh well. Like I said, I did what I could.
Success is built on failure. Now then, let's prepare your gear and strategy.
I mean, Eric, I wasn't the one that was failing. That's all I care about. I wasn't the one that was dead weight here. I was cooking my end.
Ooh, I'm liking this energy.
So as long as I'm putting in my end, I'm happy. So like I said, it's gonna take a few tries, especially trying to do it on public.
All right.
Because dear lord, some of these people are unprepared. And I don't mean any offense towards them, it's just one of those things that matter-of-factly speaking, that's exactly the situation was. I have no reason not to just put these away. Oops, I don't need that. Fortunately, these do get a little bit expensive. That's why we brought extras.
You won't want to miss out on this.
You know what? If we're gonna do it, I will host it then. So that way I have insurance meal for certain. We want Capris, I feel like is probably... We could also take Kunafa for Defender. Really, we either want the attack boost or we want the defense boost. Either of those two would be really good. I think we're going to go with defense boost on this one. Actually, I'm going to use the Kunafa one because I don't have a ton of the Azu's ones, and I do like using them for some of the monsters, like the Arc-Tempered ones.
Huh?
Any quests you want to go on?
Alright. Players and support hunters.
All
Maybe
right. Let
change
me
my
know if you change your mind.
communication. We got. Where is the one for joining? Alright, there we go. We will submenu this. Alright, trying to figure out what's the best way to phrase it. We'll do that one there so that I can get people on the same page. That way we know we're capturing it. And then at that point, if people aren't paying attention... We're gonna start from area 8. And again, I will gladly go ahead and do some in public if we can get some people that need the help with it. Because I'm fine. Like I said, if anyone wants to join in, feel free to. Like, I've come prepared. I have a poison immunity charm. I have my Mizu stuff. Like, I've come more than prepared.
Okay, let's move out.
This was fired. What we're going to do here is we're going to start out by putting a pitfall. Then we're gonna off lock.
Even no one hit him.
Oh yeah, I can put Fabio in. I forgot about that. I need to push him back in.
Please, go easy on me.
Yeah. This thing's in more danger than I am. Especially while I'm solo. Once we got the AI in, so that'll start boosting its HP, but... You know, the point is... If I can go ahead and Gustavo it with just me and Gustavo, I'm not worried.
For your stamina.
Yeah, I was locked into that animation. That sucks.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Wait on that. This is also why I haven't dropped the lightning trap yet, because I know that while we don't have people in, Gustavo still can go ahead. Until he's not there anymore, anyway.
Ready to roll?
Back up. My stamina up. Oh shoot, yeah, that was unlucky. Double geyser right there. That's gonna be a one tap regardless. This is why I brought the insurance meal. Because that is bound to happen.
Make sure you stock up on whatever you need. Supply items have come in from the guild.
Honestly, it was bound to happen. I'm surprised it took as long as it did. Between this one and the previous. I'm gonna wait for him to stop geysering. Ooh, if I wasn't in that one. cannot really blade dance as much as I would normally. Like this right here, we have to stop. And I jumped into it. Lovely. Because that's the exact reason why. That will combo me. Alright, pop this. Pop this. Then going to first aid med. Don't need to mark that yet. Seed. Drop that. Okay. Okay, so we need to take support for a moment.
Seriously, thank you.
Alright. We're going to high pod this. Distance. Once he's gone off the geyser here, we'll go back in. I need to lock my. I just realized I don't have my flash pods. Not as soon as I would, or not as soon as I would use it. I'm sure we can drop in there, but we need some extra damage and we need to get a blade combo in. That works. Actually, that trip actually saved me. A lot of HP there. This is actually a really good time to... Gotta lock in this one. And here comes the pitfall trap. No, he somehow dodged it? Did I not put it close enough by?
Monster dropped.
Don't know if it's center or not. I might have accidentally left it off. And sharpen up real quick.
I know you can dodge this.
I thought I was going to drop from that for a moment. That would have been very unlucky. Thank you, iframes. I do want Kai as our primary guy, though. As much as I love Fabio and Nadia, Kai does give us those nice boosts. It does give us a little bit extra sustain. But God, I feel rusty. Okay, I need to get back into the swing of things. you got people that are unprepared. Oh god. That did fling me. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Alright. We'll just have to go ahead and make it work. That sucks, but... Because now I'm very worried because Poison Guy is a liability, to put it bluntly. I mean, Sword and Shield is good, it just... That's a liability. I'm gonna go ahead and drop up. Powder for everyone. Okay, now we're in the range where we might actually have to capture this thing. And that's what has me a little worried. I'm still gonna try to capture it, or not try to capture it, try to kill it. But if we gotta, we will. It's either that or lose the quest, and we're definitely capturing it. That's still a kill on my end, I will count it as. Might have to switch to gun lance here pretty soon. That is my one concern as well. I also see with people that are not using the right element either. I'm just very worried because all we need is just bad things happening. And the longer we're using wrong elements, the more we're not building the right stuff to take on the monster in question. Yep. That's exactly what I was worried about. I think he got... Did he get geysered or did he die to poison? I didn't see. We were very close to killing it though, I assume. Because normally it's about 14 to 16 in group play.
Success is built on failure.
So what we're going to do is,
Now then,
honestly, I'm
let's
probably
prepare
just going to
your
play
gear
it solo. I cannot trust randoms right now.
Order form will get you
Because this
the
is like
best
people
loot
going in for the first time that probably didn't have a chance to. And again, on that part, I can't really fault them for thinking it's going to be easy. But at the same time, there's a point where I'm like, this is a 10-star monster. You need to be coming prepared. Because every kind of mistake we have adds up. So, here's what it is.
If you like soup and noodles, we've got a special delivery for you.
I will say, the one good thing at least is that I'm not failing on my own end. I'm not being the reason we fail. Like, I'm going down once. Twice. Is just that I know it's going to happen occasionally, and that's just going to be based on the fact of some of those attacks are ridiculously big and how much there is for the geyser, but you know, we can at least work around that. Let me put there. We can at least work around that. Just 'cause it's going to be a high... Yeah, I almost kind of wish we had manual accept.
See you again, Hunter.
Let me turn off this for right now. SOS. Take that one. I know it's... To be honest with you, on one hand, this thing should already be dead. On the other hand, like, I don't really know. Which is why I'm like, I'm going to join into the 7-minute one. I don't think a regular Rompopo should be taking that long unless you have a bad weapon for it. Which, to be fair, would probably be Dragon, because that's what best resists. But...
Commencing the quest. Are you ready?
I also don't know.
Ignition supplemental supplies. Take a
It
look
could be
later.
coming in right at the end, which...
Let's see this
Nah.
done.
Honestly, I'd much prefer being in a scenario where I have a whole bunch of people in chat that I can just go ahead and kill this thing with. Big Rompopo with. Because at that point, I should at least be able to go ahead and be like, okay, we're going to do this. Everyone needs to be, make sure we're stocked up on this. Make sure everyone's got traps with you, flash pods, all that. We can actually play like a well-coordinated team. So I think that's part of it too, is just we don't have any comms. Outside of text chat, which, let's be real, who has time for that? In the middle of the hunt. Alright, bubbles. Bring out the big blicky. And we're gonna mag dump his face. Good night. Blam! 150. And a nice big 1600 from the fireball. Get one in. That's a probably need to be. Yep.
Moment we've been waiting for.
Oh, that's one extra down.
Good work.
Bit of a slow start since we're an hour in, but whatever. Alright, next one down. And this is also why I'm like, I don't think we'll be primarily doing Big Rompopos. As much as I would love to do them consistently, unless I'm doing them solo, I'm just not going to be doing Big Rompopo for every single hunt. Not because I want some A, I want some variance, but B,
Alright,
if
let
I
me
start
know
playing
if
with
you change your
randoms,
mind.
it's a crapshoot, to put it bluntly. This guy's gonna die. This guy's gonna leave first, so we go ahead and get him first. And by that I mean we're gonna kill the other one, then we're gonna kill this one. For that double. Shouldn't take too long. But yeah, as I said, I want to have faith in other people, but it's one of those things of with online randoms that are not having communication with you, you just don't know what the scenario is. You could be going up against people that have literally practiced against this thing the same way that I have, or you have people that are probably touching this thing for the first time who are getting their opportunity for the first time today. And the problem is both of those are equally as likely. So while I do want to have some level of faith, there is also the realist in me that goes, yeah, we gotta be prepared for people not to be the best with this sort of thing. Which is unfortunate. I'd really like to assume everyone has a ton of skill, but at the same time, that's not realistic. I mean, I sucked against when I was playing it the first time. That's because I didn't have the right gear. So I started looking a little bit more into getting my poison gear, making sure I had better. Like I had the weapons, don't get me wrong, and I even had them upgraded. I just did not have the actual defense values that I needed. So no longer am I taking like half my HP in a single blast, usually. And I'm actually carrying some stuff around that I should be, like traps and, you know, attack boost, defense boost, all that stuff. It doesn't mean that I'm not prepared perfectly. Like I can handle some of those ones myself. If someone's gonna have full Gogma set that's doing certain things there, perfect utility, you know, they're probably in a better situation than I am because they know what they're doing a little bit more. There's like, I have not been as much to focus on it. That, and to be fair, GOG also was like a 20-minute fight, which not the most satisfying then. At this point, if I'm gonna do Rompopo with just AI, I'm gonna do it by myself, because I'll get Gustavo, because he'll put traps down for me and heal me. At least got some consistency there. He's at least gonna be doing something. I guess put him with a water weapon. Or a paralysis weapon. Probably just walk the paralysis weapon, actually, now that I think about it. Probably just the best thing for him. Should be getting low. Where my blades are at. There. Shouldn't buy some time for me. Yep, went into green. A little bit less than I was hoping for. Considering I really wasn't using stuff in the background to like shoot at it or anything. It's whatever. I'll take a little bit of this for the sake of. Well, a little bit of arc oil for good luck. Do I have any? I do have the Granadeaths right here. I might as well carve them up while I'm here. Normally I wouldn't even bother, but you know, it's right here. I might as well. Okay, the other one vanished into thin air. You know, cool. Got one of them funky lizards. You're coming with me, big boy.
Researching endemic life is part of the hunter's duty.
It's one of the rare ones. Not only was he bigger, but he also just physically stood out. Because the other ones are green. This one's like blue and yellow. I do like the fact that there's actually rare variants to some of the life. You know what I want to see? I want to see in the DLC a giant version of the Granadeath. I want to see a big one, like a great Granadeath. I want to see headbutt. It needs to have stun. Like, it needs to have stun focused attacks. I want to see it charge. Yeah, I want to see it kick around. It looks kind of like it's got some kangaroo bits to it. I want to see a great one that's just a giant angry kangaroo dinosaur.
Got it on the ground.
I think that'd be kind of cool. My wound, thank you. We can drive this into you. Close this. And this. A little bit extra this. Meow. Ow. Bring that next one. I like how he's still bringing me stuff blundering there. Meanwhile, my 1,000 plus, like my 2,000 Rompopo high is just sitting there. To be fair, I can make a lot of heavy armor spheres with this stuff. Not great. At that point, even an explosion pod would have done more. 320 at least, as opposed to 150. This will be a good one, though. That's a good one. Wrong. You will not live to see the dawn. Ooh, we got the claws. We got the head.
all out.
Oh, nice, Gustavo. Good job. Clutched up at the moment. I think I maybe could have killed it without the paralysis, but that paralysis basically just ensured it died.
We're getting paid well for that one.
Alright, that's 19 more to go.
Amazing. This will surely lead to a breakthrough in our
Okay, what we'll probably do is we'll reattempt Big Rompopo
and this monster.
next time I actually go to... Yeah, for 2 of them, 6 minutes, 43 seconds, with some slowness to it as well. Quest counter. Some of my drink. I've got some water. Put a little strawberry, wild strawberry flavor packet into it today. Like it's always just easier. It's not like I'm tossing 30 things of sugar. I know there's people that go overboard with it. There we go, words. Now I'm like, if I'm just gonna toss in like a sugar-free flavor packet, call it there, be happy. That's if I'm not just drinking it straight up regular tap water style. Sometimes I will do it regularly. I just like having something flavored for stream. Just because I'm like, if I'm gonna be probably drinking a lot, I might as well make sure it tastes good. Not to say that regular water isn't good. It's very refreshing, I will say in both cases, but usually it's just kind of flavorless. I don't know, maybe I'm weird for that. There have been days I've definitely gone without like any flavor in the water when I've gone streaming. Just I don't know.
Are you ready? We've been issued supplies. Feel free to take a look.
Ah yes, more firepower, more DPS, quicker death. Got it. Kill it. Got it. Well, luckily for you, I want to kill it as well, so... Alright, we're dropping to this, because he's about to get to the point where he's going to stop moving. So that's free extra damage right there, just by blasting him. Put up my work in to actually get this kill. I need to reload this. Slow with that, I wanted to move up, but got locked in the combo. To be fair, that happens. Unfortunate, but it happens.
You truly are as free as a bird, going wherever you please.
Oh. That's one more. The game counts it as a kill either way. To be fair, I did my work on it, so I did something to help out. So I'm quite fine with calling it a kill.
Good boy.
18 left for the day. I wonder when we'll actually hit 1,000. I don't know if anything will actually happen at that point. I want them to go extinct. If they tell me I need to kill 1,500, sure. If they tell me I need to kill 2,000, we'll do 2,000. If we're telling I've got enough at 500, by all means. To be fair, I'll probably still kill more of them even after 500. Even if they told me it would be enough. I don't care, it's dying. Before we go check the... Cause I'm sketchy with touching the ones there. This one needs more help because it's been a shorter amount of time. I don't care whether it's high rank, low rank, I've said it before. Kills kill. Oh yeah, so I should talk about Saturday. So, assuming everything still works out, Saturday should be Tabletop Simulator. We're going to try and play some board games. I should have 4 people, maybe 5. Again, we'll have to be certain but unless this guy's got like dog set or something like that, we should be fine. And then he's probably not got the stuff that I do. I could be very much wrong. I've been wrong before, but usually people that are usually they don't be usually aren't touching the low rank stuff. Unless they're doing like charm or something, they need their low rank parts. And even then, you'd probably just initiate the regular hunt as opposed to the event version. There we go. What are we working with on you? Oh, he's doing a set. He did bring the right element at least. He did have the right idea. There's a reason I did not go after big fish when I easily could. Believe me, he was on the chopping block. It just, I love some of his weapons. They are beautiful. Also, his helmet reminds me of Monsoon from Metal Gear Rising. You cannot tell me it does not look similar. If I ever get around to actually making a Monsoon set, I will be using that helmet.
Yes.
I
See you
updated
again,
my count,
Hunter.
right? I was busy in conversation, I wasn't thinking. Oh no, we're just 2 behind, actually.
Yes.
You know, that's fine. Got any other people that need help with the low rank? Screw it. At this point, no, he probably doesn't need the help, but I'll come in and help finish it off. I'm there, I might as well. Screw it. I will say, DSCSB, really good tracker for keeping count of things. Been very helpful. Then the fact that you can customize the actual...
We got a sale on. Need anything?
what's it called? You can actually customize
Let's see what
the
you got.
triggers for what constitutes an up or a down on the count.
For the tribe.
On my end, I just do shift and then make sure the numlock's off, but the period next to, like the numpad period, that is what I use for... I just have it set to the numpad period. Oh yeah, he actually needs the help. So he's not gotten it down to skull yet. Oh no, he's almost dead actually. Oh, doesn't matter. Guess he was just very close. Oh, give him a break if he needs it at least. He doesn't have the Quemish's blades. He's got the bear armor. Interesting. Oh, just one more for the count. That's 410. We always provide the opportunity. Because as I said, if I need to go ahead and take some time to help someone, if they pop by and they tell me they need it, I will dedicate the entire rest of the stream to it if they ask me, even if it means we don't meet goal. I don't care. If they need help, we're gonna help them. All I gotta do is ask. What are you doing? You just opening your mouth? What are you doing, buddy? I don't know what he's doing. He's Jelladron's doing something. You know, he's just vibing. You know, he's just enjoying life.
Yeah.
Alright. Still got this here. We might as well. Okay, do this one then. They should be very easy. Never mind, it just ended. Probably actually had someone that's high rank that popped in. Let me try this again. Any guy that's there? Nope. High rank. Nope. Any tempered ones that aren't the ones that I'm wary of? You know what? Screw it. I'm willing to try again. I mean, sure, theoretically, I don't actually need to use it, but I don't need to do it anymore if I don't want to. But again, I like the challenge of it being a 10-star. And again, I've done it before. I can definitely do it.
Location confirmed. Moving out. We've received supplies. Let's be sure to use them.
Gotta double check at this point. Alright, we got half an hour if I pop this, so... Alright, let's drop down shock trap. I like as he really wants to think that. Quite literally, yes, actually. It's not wrong. Call me the Rompopo player for a reason. They call me pest control. Ooh, that hurt. I'm actually just gonna pop this one right here. We got the opportunity to. We're trying to avoid. What in the? He's tweaking out. Oh yeah, that's bad. Alright. Pop regular potions. I don't really need to. Big ones yet. It's such a small amount. Bad, I am gonna pop a big potion for. Getting geysered into that was not a good feeling. I see that the frenzy thing there, and I'm half expecting to see the poison with it, and starting to see them ticking down on that. It looks so similar. Oh yeah, we do have poison on one of them. Again, that's at the very minimum. I'd think you'd at least be prepared for the right monster to turn 10-star. But like I said, random star always a crapshoot. You don't know what's going on with them. Oh, one of them is using the pictomancy stuff, so that's interesting. Basically, never see that. Ooh, good dodge. This one, since I have the boost, I might as well take advantage of it. And I have good crit rate, so I can actually make some damage. Alright, that should be... Yep, shock trap, knew it. Alright, we're popping rations.
Don't forget that small monster carvings are just as useful as those.
Not the time, Eric. Crafting. Mega pot. Regular pot. I know it's bringing me the wrong way, but... It's not a danger while I'm trying to go ahead and set up. I'd rather be a non-liability to my team. Stay on the ground. Mega potion. That's bad. I thought it was just barely out of range. Nope, guess not. You're all getting... Pay attention to the ground. This guy's attack. And that's why. Fortunately, there's no way I was getting out of that one. For Mega Pod up again. Where my flash pod's at. Very long. Okay, first aid med. Just quickly. Should get me. Okay. I like it just says that tingles. Good. That was a really good stun from whoever did that. Shout out to them. Ooh, like it. Yeah, that happened. I was gonna say. As soon as I called for thing there, I saw the geyser underneath. I was getting blasted. And unfortunately, I can't just stop that. I can't stop his call once I go for him.
Are you okay? Make sure you stock up on whatever you need.
I figured I was probably good there. That's
Put additional
unfortunate.
supply items in your sacred's pouch.
That's okay. Yeah, it's only... Come on, I can't see that. Oh, moving is easy to get rid of. Rathalos, I need you to help lug this thing. Okay, we had insurance, no, that's why. That checks out. Nope, I just want to save my stamina real quick. I need to reboot that because unfortunately we're low. Oh Jesus! All right, pop that. Yep, that's what we're worried about now. Uh-oh. That's bad. Alright. Refreshing this up. Refreshing this up. Works. Ah, yeah. That combo ended up being late there. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to doing this thing solo. I don't realistically see it with doing it with others unless we're in a call together. As much as I'd love to do it. I mean, we had, as I said, I went down once, and then I got comboed right there where I just could not do anything. And the guys are blasting me, which is unfortunate. I don't get hyper armor for that. If I did, we'd probably have been okay.
Hey,
That was with me stacking
course.
everything
Come back anytime.
on there where I have like 500 plus defense.
yeah.
Only thing that I might have had that would be do better would be Gogma Barrier. But yeah, I'm not going to be touching this one for a bit. I just think it's too risky. Because I know I might drop once or twice. And if I'm dropping, I'm a little scared for other people.
Of course. Come back anytime.
And this is with me. Again, this isn't me like trying to toot my own horn or anything. This is just I've killed this thing so many times. I probably, when I say I probably have one of the highest kill amounts, this is not me like trying to flex or anything. This is just me matter-of-factly saying I feel like I probably do. I could definitely be wrong, and I hope I'm wrong. But I feel like most people don't have 400 plus kills on this thing. But yeah, I definitely can do Big Rompopo again. I'll probably do a little bit off stream practicing him for the next time.
Let's be on our way.
And then, as I said, I'm probably not going to be touching him with randoms, just because of the fact of, I mean, we've had, how many people have we had today where we tried Big Rompopo? And I was going to say, it's been a good chunk of people. It's been a sizable chunk of people. When we're talking sample size of how many people I've actually played with. Because out of 9 people, I think we had like 3 or 4 that straight up just did not have poison res. For at least part of the fight. Which is already a big red flag that they might not be prepared for this thing. Which again, it makes me just a little worried. Or actually, let me go ahead and... To be fair, I can always just wound it and get it down to low. So I'll probably do since I'm right here. So I'll check to see if there's another one here, if it's just this one. If it's just this one, then sure, whatever, it's easy enough. there's two. We'll set this one low. Then the other one comes in. Kill that one. And then we come back to finish this one off then. But yeah, I do remember that. To be fair, that's just my thing too hard to remember. Yeah, no crack on that one, no shit on that one. Of course, it's gonna be harder when I haven't done it for a month. Got a little too complacent getting with this one. Plus, the wide evade window really helps. You'd be surprised how much that actually helps. That one, nice. Get the other one available too. Nice. Big double wound. And we got something I can go ahead and use on him too. Now I will say, because of the fact of I'm gonna be looking for another one, I'm probably gonna have to intentionally let this one go for a moment if there is another one.
Almost there. Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Alright, speaking of. There is another one.
Looks like the monster left something behind.
Where? I see.
A little
Am I getting double explosion or am I getting double piercing? Double piercing it is. I need to go ahead and deal with the other one first. That said, leaving them like 10, 15%, 20% HP should be plenty fine. We get a nice 2 for 1 out of this one. This is the reason why we saved it. We get a nice 2 for 1 out of it. And it's still gonna be like 7 minutes as a whole. That's still really quick for 2 monsters. Especially when it's not like a Quematrist or Lullabrain, especially for tempered ones too. Oh, nice. He's got put to sleep. We're gonna actually take advantage of this. We're gonna blast him. Because that will do extra damage. And you saw the big 239 there. Albeit it's for 1 hit, but you know, it does add up.
We've got more company. Look out!
Oh, there's the other one. That's a problem. I actually be careful next time. I'm afraid I'm actually gonna potentially kill the other one. I don't have any stench pods on me. If I did, I would just use them here. Okay. Bring him away from this. That one. Ooh, that's scary. That's what I want to see there, though. That's good damage. Alright, run inside. Also gives me a moment to breathe. Never mind. Apparently, I don't get a moment to breathe because they can just target that while I'm inside. Today I learned. Okay, figure out which one is which. Oh, we're just gonna warp. They can't catch me if I warp. Maximum overdrive. By that, I mean I can now go ahead freely pick up a pod. Because I don't care which one goes, as long as one of them's getting dung potted. That's all I care about. So that means if it's the main target one, I can chase that one off, or if it's the other one, I can just go ahead and follow after it and lose the other one temporarily. Win-win scenario. I'll sharpen this up while I'm here, cap it off. I might as well. Nope, this one's perfectly good. Oh, he's here. Apparently all I need to do is just warp. Sneak attack? No, sneak attack allowed. Probably has been too long. Or not too long, too short. Yeah, sure, let me get this finished up and then I'll gladly get you in. Lobby code should be posted still in the pinned comment. So feel free to pop in then.
Go on the offensive.
I appreciate the follow, thank you. Alright. Just have to do.
All right.
Inhale this. And a little bit of this too, actually. So I'm gonna have plenty of time to get you back to give me some free wounds. Hard to just back up. And there we go, got the one there. Bit wouldn't. Did miss that though. That's dual blades I'm thinking of. Pick up this. Might as well. 2, 3, and sharpened. Head back up to the other one. Both of them are really low. I'm gonna try and see if I can get this one first. If I had blast ready, I'd go ahead and nuke both of them in it. I do the spark one I can do. Screw this stupid, but there was a chance. There was a chance it worked. Okay, it's good damage. Ooh, a little slow on that one. I should have waited. I got greedy as well. You know what? We can take it. It's not like it's the big one. If it was big one, we wouldn't even be taking any strikes because it wouldn't be worth the risk. Sir, it's very rude of you. Can you hold still? Thank you. See, this is what I was talking about. You need to hold still for a moment so I can just finish you off. And I'll even carve your body up in front of your friend, just to aggravate him, just a little bit. And also brings me to 411. Oh, he's just sleeping.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Oh. Oh, he's not sleeping anymore. It's still a free hit, though. Bam. Alright, dual blades up. Should be dead 30 seconds or less, I imagine. Especially. Yep, there we go. Because that's gonna create a whole bunch of extra damage for me. Factory's low already. And that
We're
makes
getting
it
paid well for
412.
that one.
Yeah, normally if it was one of those that it was just a solo, I just go for the solo, but I intentionally saved one of these quests because there was 2 of them. At that point, you get a 2-for-1 special.
Good boy.
Especially if you save both of them. Then you get 12 out of it, out of 6 rounds. And really, I mean, this is slow. This is slow on my end. 11 minutes is slow. I easily could have cracked that down to 7 minutes if I wanted to. I just felt like staying on Gunlance for most of it, and also I needed to switch back because the fact of I didn't want to end up accidentally killing the other one. So I got a little too greedy earlier. I probably should check for the first one. But yeah, as I said, lobby code should be pinned. If for some reason I typoed it, let me know.
Doing well, Hunter.
Awesome. What are we particularly looking to do?
Come on over.
I am fairly flexible. We don't have to strictly do Rompopo kills. But if there is anything that you specifically need, I've killed every monster in this game at least once. So, well, Logacris, I technically captured it, but you get the point. I've hunted it at least once. Ah, okay, you're already 999. Excellent.
Yeah.
You know, fair enough. Fair enough. Yep, for doing Big Rompopo then.
All right.
So let me go ahead and make
Let
sure if
me
I'm
know
doing
you
that.
change your mind.
I don't think I grabbed the traps that I need. And pods. Let
This
me
order
make
form will
sure I
feature
have them.
flavors you've never tasted.
So the last thing I want to do is come in unprepared. Flash pod, trap tool. Don't care about the 9s. Don't need the dung pods. 1, 2. Low enough that I will restock it.
Whoa.
3. Shock trap isn't as big a deal since it'll just be the 2 of us. As I don't trust randoms enough
Time to get serious.
to SOS this. So it'll just be you and I. And it means we'll still have our palicos if you brought yours along. There should be a little bit of healing and shock traps as we need it. Alright, let me
Yes.
grab these since I'm here as well.
Somebody wants to make a trade.
That's trade, not... Actually, why am I not just doing... I'm just... I have the option to take all. Why am I just doing that now? Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Bye.
surprised I've forgotten about that.
Hey, come here! I've got an announcement.
I've come to make an announcement. Eggman, no. But yeah, as I said earlier before you arrived, I'm surprised they brought this back. I was not expecting him to ever come back. Or at least not for a while more. So. Nope, that's area 9. Area 8's broken. We're gonna fix that.
All right. Let me know if you change your mind.
I have too many guild points that I don't know what to do with. So we can just... Cat, I need you to
Hello.
manage my pop-up camps. This thing needs to be repaired. I quick repair it at 75 points.
Okay,
I really don't
see you
care.
later.
That is nothing.
Yes.
That is non-existent. Okay. This, except to prep. Did I set it to the...
Make sure you're prepared.
whatever. I can just warp to the other one. It's whatever. It's 3 seconds. Now, before that, actually, I am going to pop a meal. Just to make sure we have insurance meal covered. I shouldn't be dying too much, but... Big Rompopo does have the nasty habit that he can do some funny shenaniganry.
Appreciates it.
Anyway, quest should be put into the... Watch from Jiggy. Should be joinable. I'm gonna go ahead and change up my weapon skin while we're here. I might as well go all in with it. What do I want? Let's do the arc-filled ones. And I feel like let's do the Fulgur cannon. Alright. Let's roll. Shouldn't be too bad. I estimate we'll probably be around 14 minutes for the kill. 12 to 14 minutes, depending on the situation. It also depends on how much of a hiccup we get. Because as long as we aren't getting juggled repeatedly, we should be okay. I'm going to start by dropping some traps. I'm going to drop a pitfall trap into the back area, so that way when he comes by, he should probably get dropped by that. That'll give us a little bit of breathing room going into it. Now sneak attack. Now watch the ground. We can also get... Nice. Not expecting that to miss. Free topple, free topple. Oh no. Also, I just noticed your cat's named Wesker. Oh, I love that. I'm assuming you're probably a Resident Evil fan, then.
Leave this to me. Feels in better.
Alright, thank you, Gustavo. Oh, that's your actual name. You know, fair enough. Save that, cut myself some stamina. Open with the geysers. Sooner's risky. Like that. Super bug. Spark flint. Again, by that geyser, we can probably do an extra couple thousand damage to him. That'll be rough. Light. Where is my flash pods? I'm just gonna start cooking that ahead of time.
I can feel another flux.
We're hit right now. Not quite a perfect usage of it, but nope, no tongue for you. I feel like if this thing is a Pokemon, it'd probably get toxic if I level up. No way it wouldn't. Then it would definitely get poison gas as well.
Over here, bub. I'm your target.
back, sharpen up a little bit, and toss a regular potion on. Just because, yeah, that's coming. It's gonna be a few seconds in the danger zone. Excellent. Shoot. I just noticed the fact that we are... no, he's not. He's gonna get stunned in a second. I say as he absolutely misses my trap. Never mind, he did. Last time I did it, he did. He did miss my trap, so... pleasantly surprised now. Okay, that's fine. 1 seed. 2 seed. And right, he's going for monkey.
All right, time to get serious.
Get some of this on both of us. Power us up a little bit. Just a little bit longevity. Uh-oh. Stamina up. Oh, that hurts. Nice. 32 defense coming in clutch right now.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Gustavo, I will take that. I need you to... oh, I barely missed that one. Take that. It's better than a down. It's bound to happen eventually. There we go. There's the tongue. That's what I wanted to see. Mega potion. It's too risky. Wait that long otherwise. Sharpen.
Do your thing, Thunderang. All right. Look. Shock traps down and ready for
There we go. So we're dropping the shock trap. That's also why I'm like I prefer pitfall trap here, because it'll build up more of a resistance to the shock trap over time. Come on, buddy. You want to come this way? Come on, buddy. Nope. I missed that. Sorry, that's on me. I wasn't paying attention to the ground. Trying to taunt this thing over here. Nope. You said nope, I got you covered on that one.
Make sure you stock up on whatever you need. I put additional supply items in your sacred pouch.
I'll take that.
Something flew out from
Nice.
Monster.
Oh, monkey's fighting the octopus. Be real though, we all know the octopus hard carries. Or hard carries, what's the word? Yeah, I think he'd hard carry that fight, considering he's so low. You know, I think that's generally how it works. No, he just summons. The octopus summons support hunters himself. Actually, it's his passive. We'll take that. We're lucky that we'll destroy his wing for the Rathalos, which, yep, there we go. That's a free wing talon then. slicing. Nope, you're not going anywhere. Oh no. And tongue. Ooh, nice. Really big burst then damage.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Ooh, he staggered himself. Alright, where is... Take this. Take that. Where is my shock trap?
Go on the offense.
Better meal.
Leave this to
Uh-oh.
me. Heels inbound. It's looking weak. Almost there.
Alright, nuke him. Explode his face. I would say, yeah, it's so much easier. Both of us have just stuff that we came prepared for. Oh, nice! We gotta do one event quest and one that was ranked 9-star or higher. I didn't even notice that.
I'm glad
Sorry, I
you
really
made
didn't check
it
the
through
board.
safely.
Your weapon stall.
My weapon stole. Ah, yes, Gustavo. That is my priority. Us having dual weapons. I might as well take the carbs for the sake of it. But yes, good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, that feels good. Getting those battle-tempered emblems, too. I got 33 of them, going into 34 now. Jeez. Yeah, that feels good as a whole. Ooh. But yes, congrats on your joining of genociding an entire species. So we even got fireworks to celebrate.
I've got a special announcement.
I mean, I've said it previously. I am prepared to do 1,000 kills on this thing if I need to. It will happen one day. They will not have this thing pop up in another series or another game in this entire series. I think it might appear in 3 already, in Monster Hunter Stories 3, but that's also just because the fact if it came out before, I would have killed it. So like, doesn't matter on my end. This thing will not be popping up in whatever game comes after Wilds. That's for certain. Alright. We got any more of these funky little men? Nope. And Cuckoo. Ooh, we do have Thundering Fulgurite. This would be kind of funny to do. You feel like doing something awful and doing Tempered Raydal and Tempered Arkfeld. We got 40 minutes for it. 21 minutes to switch up my gear. I'm gonna switch up to my standard then, because I don't want to be using...
Alright,
Oh wait, that's...
let me know if you change your mind.
First of all, I'm gonna go to the base camp for... Also, it's in the store. Then afterwards, we're gonna go ahead and kill both of them. Are we gonna hit up Arkfeld first, or are we gonna hit Raydal first? Either works. I just want to know so we have the same target in mind.
Wow, we sure got here fast.
Oh. Don't be shy. Have a
Buy
look.
everything. You got so many guild points, not even a question. Can you buy it? Yeah. Should you buy it? Absolutely.
Hope it serves you well. Hope it serves you well.
There was an option that I could just go ahead, buy everything. I'll buy the entire stock, yeah. Yeah, I'd love to. Alright. Might as well for the sake of. I don't care if we kill or capture either of these. That's up to you.
I'm not worried. You handle these all the time.
I mean, I'm not too worried either, Eric, if I'm killing some of the other things there, but it is gonna be a little funky. Alright, Raydal it is. I guess he's closer, so we're gonna start with him. Alright, Railgun Dragon. Much as I love you, I've gotta kill you. Or potentially capture you. Either works. Only downside is he's gonna be getting those 3 lightning strikes. But, you know, we take a challenge. We aren't a coward. We aren't cowards at all. Ooh, nice. Into that perfectly. I'm surprised I haven't done it. I'm surprised I haven't done Big right now yet. Oh, I guess I just never got around to thinking about doing it. Oh yeah, that locked me into that animation. That sucks. Those railguns hurt.
Leave this for me. Heals inbound.
Bravo, I need those heals right now. Or yesterday. That works. I will say, respect for another Dual Blade player. One to another. Dual Blades is really fun. I know people dosh on it because, oh, it's supposedly super easy to learn. I mean, at the end of the day, every weapon still has some level of thing there. People are going to pick up different weapons for different reasons. Maybe some of them are just told, oh, this weapon's really good, or... on my end, I just like the really fast pace of how Dual Blades was. That was my personal reason.
I made eye contact with it.
Gunlance just kind of came naturally between watching someone else use it. Wants it more defensive. Ooh, Undermeal coming in clutch on this one.
Right on top.
Ooh, nice. Alright, time to beat him up. I love seeing numbers like 91 on there in the 50s. That's like Dual Blades. Not bad. Excellent. Thank you for giving me that free power up, Raydal. Nice and vulnerable too. Ooh. There we go. break that off, hopefully. At least get close to doing so. He's gonna start covering that thing up otherwise. Full grade off of it. Sight of a right out crotch for a moment while I'm trying to hit his tail. Right, sharpen this up, and then
Leave this to me.
long distance. Excellent. A little bit late on that, but you know it works too. Go heal his heal. Boost. That tail. Tail belongs to me. Not yours anymore. Unless you want to give me like your horn instead. We can take the horn. We can trade. No, you don't want to do either? That's fine. But that's not to kill you. Again. I don't know how... We're gonna bring you back to life just to kill you again. That sounds good. Oh, you ain't going nowhere, buddy boy. Okay, he's heading... Where is he heading? Oh, Arkfeld's over here. Is he heading up to the giant nest area? He might be. I think he is. My stamina's starting to drain a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna switch over to my gun lance. Fortunately, I only have blue sharpness on this one. I really need to get around to actually making the other one. Well, I'm not making it, but getting it to max. Guard. That works, considering it was a bit of a scuffed fire. One seed. Oh, Arkfeld's here too. Yeah, you two go fight. Go bully each other. Geronimo. Hit them both. Alright, I guess it's Arkfeld time. Come crash the party. Oh, nice. Alright, I'm gonna start carving holes in him. Carve as many holes as I can. He's about to go ahead and ram himself. Okay, he toppled himself. I mean, that works at least. Got most of a wound on his head. Got one on his back. The head should be easy to open up. Alright, let me switch over my dual blades again. Alright, double dual blades versus the dual blades monster. We're gonna start with the dual blades dragon, I guess. Unfortunately for him, dual blades comes out on top. Which is kind of redundant to say, considering that we're all dual blades here by that logic. Right now, got flashed in the front. He's nowhere nearby. How did that get him? Or just a funny coincidence. Or are we both going for different monsters? We might be going for different monsters right now. That's what it might be. Very funny coincidence in the timing. Well, either way, if it works, it works. Okay, we definitely are. Alright. I'll try my best to keep Arkfeld busy. I imagine Redoubt's probably going to go down before Arkfeld will. Just because the fact that we did batter him a little bit more and actually made him move, whereas Arkfeld just kind of came in. Topple one of the things on his own. Ooh, nice offset. Alright. Wing. Wow, he is giving me free dodge. That hit me this time. He's giving me free boost after free boost. Sharpen up again. Oh, where are we going to? Apparently he's flying off. I might be direct to joining you on Radau. Because Arkfeld has decided he has plans. Actually, I think he's about to come to where you are. Wouldn't be surprised. Oh, yep, he's right there. Alright, speeding up. Nope, no railgun for you. Banned. Not allowed. I'm sorry, my boy. I have failed you. Actually, you were ranked 9. You were probably Menace Society. I don't know how temperamental these things actually are lore-wise. Actual Menace to Society. Doesn't change the fact that I love this thing's design. Railgun Dragon is cool. He's also just adorable in a weird way. I love that Arkfeld is just meanwhile chilling in the background letting this happen. He's like, yeah, I got the smoke the one time. Probably don't want to interrupt this. Let him finish. No, I say that and he's gonna come by and interrupt us. No, apparently he hasn't actually. Oh, he's dead. I didn't even notice. Still just going on him. Alright, let's carve this up. An arc field's right there. We got some breathing room. Sharpen her up. I should theoretically have room for a sneak attack. Let's crush these. Sharpen now. Alright. I'm gonna go deal with Arkveld. You know what? Gun lance it is. I'm feeling funky with it.
All right. London.
Get back! You will die!
Shot trap's down and ready for you.
Okay, that should be good. But at the worst time.
Right on target.
Ooh, nice head. Dude, what are we fighting? You got a frog? You're fighting a frog? Alright, don't have the frog. We got you, frog. Nice. One wing down. Alright. Let's break this right here. That works. Whetstone up. Make sure you're getting that bonus damage. Chain blade. Oh, that works too. Yeah, I got no qualms, as I said, with capturing either of them. Arkveld's just a good boy.
And
Outside of being a menace to society. Honestly, we just had the menace to society group, is what we had. Why am I all the way over here? Carve him up here. Actually, no, what's this like? Why am I trying to carve him up? I'm like, we captured him. I'm gank focused, is what I am.
Mission complete. Well done.
Ooh, 100 symbol 3. No, you're fine. You're fine. You're all good. Don't worry. Got some decent rewards too out of this. Got a whole bunch. Let's see if we got any good. We need these. We'll just take them
Looks like the
anyway.
monster left something behind.
What we got? Anything good? Mid. Funny, but kind of mid. Not awful. Situational. I like how he's just chilling here. Bye, Arkveld. Load shells, protective polish, agitated. That one's actually decent. Shells weakness exploit. Take your time. Charge master, resentment. I'll sell the rest of these. I don't really care. Can I please? Thank you, game. I like how if we just catch him, he just gets up and goes, nah, I'm gone. You know, he's just a little sleepy guy. Just taking a little nap.
A little gathering goes a
Cacti.
long way. Let's take a quick
It's more just aloe. Cacti. Alright, let's see what we got. I actually got the All-Harkin offering me a meal. Let's do that. That's a good one. No, we need 12 more kills still. That shouldn't be bad. Should be easy enough. Where's Granny at? Granny is probably up here. Unless she stopped offering me a meal all of a sudden. Granny! Hello, Granny.
Welcome. Our thanks to the creature that gave its life for us.
Alright, sent. I want to do. While you're gone, I'm gonna go ahead and do some item trading real quick. 'Cause I want to figure out what we have. Ooh. Okay. Doing a lot better than nuts than I thought I was. Still have like 3,000 of these potions. And these rations. That's good enough for right now.
Yes. I'll talk to
Item
them for you.
trade. If it was sharp, I'd do it, but no. You know, I can do one. I'll do one. No. Yeah, sure. Nope. We got nothing that I would want. This would be really good for the hot peppers because it's a little bit hard to get, but I don't use them at all, really. I'll actually just do one of these, and then, yeah, screw it, short antimite. If I had more of these, I would. Okay, nothing that I want. Goblet weed. Specialty, I'm willing to take a Genesis Opal for that, for 2. That's a decent trade. Because that one actually gives me the Watchman Jiggy meal. Moxie meal. High for that one. Fluffy egg, nope.
The people from Azuz told me to tell
Ooh, our
you they said
calcite.
hello.
I need to get around to...
Goodbye.
What's it called? I need to get around making dog weapons. To be fair, I still need to go ahead and either continue to start noting stuff down on my notepad, or I gotta go get a spreadsheet going and start noting down every single roll for what I have. So that way I need to know what I have. Because there are a couple things right now. Like if we go back to my front page, that's before my Resident Evil stuff. Like my electric gun lance, I can get that in, what is that? It's like 4. That's 4 rolls. And my sleep blades actually have a pretty decent one in 3 where I get gore out of it. I believe I get Zoshia as the other one there. So like for example, I want to do sleep blades into my electric gun lance. But like I don't have any really good rolls for the 1 or 2 slots. So maybe I'll go ahead and just take whatever. Problem is, it's not consistent across the board either, from my understanding. From what people digging around, there's been some people saying that it might be ID based, which means that unless you have some kind of calculator that can calculate what it is based on your ID, you really can't just be like, okay, well, I'm going to use this, this, this. Alright, I need to go get into some more bubbly boys. I'll say, I wish I did like my other charm that had the 1/1 with the Watchman Jiggy. Yeah, this is fine. This one's all decent.
Any quests you
The latent
want,
power is nice. This was a nice little challenge, though. I did like this one. Felt very satisfying to kill. We got any low rank people that need help? Sure, this one actually just finished, or this one just started. We'll go help them. I don't care whether it's high, middle, low rank, whatever the case is. I will say, I cannot wait. I wish time would pass by a little faster. I've mentioned this before, but I definitely want to get Pokemon Champions going. I'm excited to play it.
Okay, let's head out.
I don't think we'll be doing a full week of it immediately on stream,
Simmer down, you
but
big lug.
you know, I definitely think we'll be playing at least a couple days into. And then we'll probably start slotting it in regularly, at least semi-regularly. Alright.
Okay, let's let him have it.
Break all the wounds. Die very shortly, my friend. Oh, you're not my friend. I'm killing you. My prey. My victim, at least.
Down. Aim fully locked. Delicious victim. I would say it is kind of fun just collecting and seeing how many Rompopo parts I can get. There is something very satisfying in just seeing like 3,000 hides, or like 1,000 hides. Like this is just for the basic one, mind you. This isn't even the high rank one. Like 213 of this, a ton of poison sacks, a ton of beaks. Like it is just satisfying to see that number high.
Yeah.
Alright. We got any more people that need some help on the low rank side? Nope. Alright, we're moving into high rank. That one is I'm getting tired when pick your poison just because the fact of the Gypsrose is there. I have no qualms with, but... Also, hello, how are you? We got any ones that are not the Doctor quest? Mostly just because of the fact, as I said, that one's... standard one. I'll actually join this one. Ah, they're going okay enough. I'm helping people where I can. We're working on trying to get 425 kills. Chipping slowly at it. We did one instance of just what the Doctor ordered and actually beat it. I want to do it more, but just whenever I go in, it's always just a crapshoot. Because, like, I know I can hold up decently, but we get anything for people that I know will absolutely curb stomp the monster to... I see people that don't even have poison resistance, that don't know what they're doing as much, and then they just die, and it's like, well, there goes 2 of our downs in about 30 seconds in the midpoint. But it is what it is. Lobby code, that said, is pinned. It should be. If you do want to pop in and do some hunts, or if there's anything you particularly need help with. I've done every monster at least once, so I should at least be able to help you somewhat. Can't promise I'm the best player, but I got the rank 250 at least. I hope that counts for something. I say as I get knocked by me trying to dodge. But if there's any monster you need particularly help with, let me know and I'll see what I can do. And obviously... Oh, fair enough, fair enough. yeah, if there's any monster you need to particularly grind, I'm good for that too. Oh, apparently my sword has my arc belt thing as opposed to my Rompopo on it. Oh, that's okay. I think the funniest thing that I've had happen was finding out that Rompopo just happened to be the least hunted monster right before, or right after I had started Plans for Extinction on it. Let me tell you, that was a very funny coincidence for that to happen. Because it means I at least have a really good target to hunt that actually is a tough one. The only downside is, for the most part, unless I got people that I can easily communicate with, or I'm by myself, I just am not risking the 10-star one. I could definitely do it. I've done it in like 12 minutes, 14 minutes easily. It's not too bad. Got every little Rompopo available for it. Leather Couch. I've never heard him called Leather Couch before. I've heard him called the Balloon Animal. I've heard him called the Balloon Animal, but I've never heard him called Leather Couch. That is definitely a new one.
Looks like the monster left something behind.
I've also heard him called the Whoopee Cushion before. In a way, he kind of just is. Leather Couch is a new one. I'm surprised I've not heard anyone call him that before. Fair enough. I mean, we've got, what else we got? I'm trying to think if there's any other ones that I particularly like. I like calling a Jarkon the humble exploding gorilla. I was gonna say, I know Konga I've also called the pink farting hippo monkey. No, that's just more apt than a funny name, to be honest. It's just more accurate at that point. Decorations, put them back up on the where they should be. Because if it was like a pair of them where it was not one blade with the little split, I would just do that on both my dual blades. There's a couple things that do work on there, but it's not one of them. Because yeah, this one has my Rompopo on it, my little Rompopo pal. Honestly, I might be up for. I'm not the best at Arc-Tempered Arcveld. I got through it, because, as you can see, I have the blade. But it's a little slow on my end. I wouldn't mind doing it with someone else. I'll just need to go ahead and... also, go ahead and get my count up. Let me actually switch up my gear to my dragon gear and give myself some dragon res. Because I'm not going in there giving myself dragon blight. I think I should use Gormagala gauntlets for this. Just 20% crit rate. But yeah, I will say I do play pretty consistently since I've gotten the game. I've been playing at least once weekly, more or less. So, whoops, that's cosmetic appearance. Let's not load out. That's. Can I game, please? Thank you. I haven't had something for Arcveld yet. And we'll get around to it. Alright, I need stun. I need my dragon res. Whoops. That's not what I want. Thunder.
Ice, antivirus, thunder attack, blast res. Am I blind? That's poison. I've got a dragon res here somewhere. Sun res will be good too. There's the dragon res. Alright, we're putting another stun into this. Steadfast. I don't need adapt 2, so I can put my stun fast into here. Is there anything else I can realistically slot in besides dragon res? It's 23, that's enough. Yeah, that should be good.
Come on over.
Actually, right, Gormagala. Right, forgot about that. Gauntlets. Where are my Gormagalas? Oops. You know what? We'll go ahead and let's do the Nursilla. Alright. Sorry, I'm almost done on my end. I'm gonna bring some traps with us just to make our lives a little bit easier. If we don't use them, we don't use them, but we get any shock traps, we get anything there. Whatever. And I will say, I have no qualms with capturing Arkfeld. I did it earlier. I was with someone else. Arkfeld's on the table for if you want to capture. Only thing I generally try to avoid capturing is Big Rompopo. Or just any Rompopo in general, and that's because that goes against my personal goals. Alright, let me go ahead and pop all these. And then I'll join up. I want as many of these boosts as I can. We'll save a little bit of time. Going in preemptively with everything that we need means I should get that attack charm. Alright, well, no matter. Let's get into this quest. Lobby. Alright. I'm ready.
I'm counting on you.
Alright, depart. I will say, I do need some Arc-Tempered Arkfeld certificates anyway. I've got Jindahad. I could do New Udra more, I just don't. But I've got plenty of Jindahad ones. I do want some Arkfeld ones. Not just for the actual eventual set, to actually use properly, but also just for cosmetic sake.
No reason to be frugal.
I put myself the long way, didn't I? I did. Well, whatever. No matter. 1, 2. Alright. I'm coming. One point or another. That's full Granjanath.
I gathered some materials.
Almost jumped him.
I'll tuck them in your field pouch.
Some Nullberries. I've come by to help. Hope I'm not late to the party. I say as he starts running immediately. I really need to get into making some dog weapons though. I have the means to start rolling for some of them. I haven't. No, Anjanath, that's not you. Okay there.
stamina. That's not good. That is very bad, actually.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Ooh, nice paralysis. Alright. Pop this. Close Z to the bugs. Might be able to pop that. Let's see if we can get that to react to there. Nope, never mind. Apparently the answer is just no. We will not. There we go. Took forever and a year. Free shock trap though. We love that.
I'll take this away with them.
Alright, let's pound him. Get rid of that tail off of him. Tail off of him, that means he's safer on the back. Oh shoot, I didn't even realize I was low. Got two locked in. Oh no, we're double dropping already. Insurance will come in clutch then. Make it, Arkville making it real spicy all of a sudden. Alright, I'm switching over to Gun Lance. Could at least try and play a little bit more defensively to help out with chipping some damage in. You've already lost effectively
Don't
two
forget
drops.
that small monster carvings are just as useful as those from large ones.
Alright. I got hit, but that... Never mind, that did not give me the powder. Alright, hopefully that should get both of you. Bit late on that. Early, I guess. Alright, there's his tail. Awesome. Backside's a little bit less defensive now.
There we go. That's what I was kind of hoping for. Uh-oh. We're low. Well, we'll make it work. We're trying to heal. You little rat. Nice. Where's he going? Secret. I'll grab the channel over here. One, two. Extra 3 first aid med plus. I'm making use of that, that's for certain. Ooh, we can get that boulder up there. Just I forgot to go into the one thing. Oh, I didn't even try to do that. That just happened. Okay, I can only hit the 2. I actually was about to go for the hit there, game threw me off. That's fine. We got 2 wounds. Got a head wound. Oh. Oh no, I actually popped that early. Oh, that perfect guard at the perfect time. Don't have HP. Have to retreat for a moment. Alright, thank you. Alright. From the top ropes! Oh, he's almost dead! I just realized. We're on skull, so it's like, what, 15% roughly? That works, we caught him. I'll take it.
Fine work, Hunter. Ready to head back?
Ooh, delicious.
Was
It was close, but...
amazing. This
Oh.
will surely lead to a breakthrough in our research. I owe it all to you and this monster.
That was clutch.
Good boy.
Good stuff. Ooh, 2 Arcville Gamma certificates. And 3 Time War... 6 Time Worn Charms. No, we're all good. Look, we're all gonna faint at some point. We die to some stupid stuff all the time. That's how this game goes. I can tell you I definitely do. I'm taking this one. It's okay. That one's funny. I don't think I care about any of these. Not too bad. Like I said, we got it done. We killed it. Or not killed it, but we captured it. So, that's a victory in my books. Can I make any new arc filled pieces? That's gonna be the question of the day.
Any requests?
I can. I need 2 more and I'll have the means to make every single one of them. Not upgrade them, but make them. Actually, I need more than that. I need 7. We get there when we get there. I do want to make this one.
Watch this.
Did say I wanted to make this one for a bit.
All right.
Let me save my points for the jump scare later. Oh boy. See, the jump scare is you either are gonna get me really good with it, or I'm gonna be so focused that when it happens, I'm gonna give you the most mundane reaction. And it's gonna be either or. I'm calling it now. Ooh, those gauntlets actually look kind of cool. I had someone pop it when I was playing Phasmo one time. Ooh, my heart there for a moment when I was doing that. Dude, I need to go ahead and get these. I used the arc-filled stuff on my emo character slot. I should go ahead and... Well, actually, I don't have the means to do it right now because that one has less levels than this one does. But... I'm taking that. There's a lot... That looks so cursed! That looks so cursed! That's a little better. This looks cursed, though. I actually might... I'm gonna make this right now as well.
Watch this.
Because I did say I wanted this as well at some point, and I do have a set that uses the base variant. Could potentially use that one then. Ooh. Alright, we got any more Rompopos? Not right now. Do for a bit. I will say, I am going to go ahead and try to get my last 11 in. Y'all can feel free to join me, or do whatever. I am going to try and get those 11 in, though. Because I am very particular when I set my goals, that I do aim to accomplish them. Mostly just because of how particular I am with it. Also, should be good. I feel like I want to use... Let's do the... Let's do these. Support ship will depart soon. Excellent, excellent, not excellent. Alright, I got any double ones? Show some double ones here somewhere. I do have this one. Right. Okay, yeah, nothing says carving a warpath like focusing some of these things down. We will not be having any whoopee cushions or leather couches or inflatable balloon animals in any future games. I will be personally ensuring it. Mind you, I'm still waiting for my response from Capcom and from the Monster Hunter team. I asked them one time how many kills I would need to do. I have been told that I would be receiving a response at some point when they could discuss it. I have not heard back yet. So, to be fair, I imagine they probably got other priorities. But one day I will be getting that response, ideally. Luckily, we'll break this a lot after I finish this one up. We got 2 of them. So that'll be up to 16, which means we only need 11. actually just 6 runs too. Oop. Knocked around like a... Of the arc belt parts that I need though. I think I have everything actually except for the boots. I think I use the boots. Yeah, because I think I used the Raffle versus the Mizu boots, depending on what I need. So that probably mean on my end that the headpiece of the skirt. That or it's the chest piece for the tail. I can look afterwards. At that point, I'll just go ahead and level it up. Bonk. Bonk. I need to get one of my buddies back into this. I think we downloaded it. We did a little bit. But he was telling me he wants to kill Big Rompopo at some point. I'm going to get him back into it at some point. To be fair, I know his old job. This was his last week. I'm not sure what his schedule is for the new job. Outside of him working weekends right now. I have to ask him about it. To Drake Auger that. Alright. I'm gonna finish this one off and I'll go over to head to main one. Ooh, nice big 1,000 in there. Alright, that's one down. Alright, Kark. Thank you. 2 and 3. As I've mentioned on a stream a while back, but I am very partial. Well, I would say Utun is definitely not my favorite monster. I am very partial to his weapons. If any of you have ever seen like some of the historic weapons that are like the Hawaiian or like the Indonesian ones. I know that there's like a paddle sword that they had in for one of them that had like shark teeth put into it usually. The gun lance kind of reminds me of. I love that this is doing 20 as opposed to 8 with tempered tempered arc belt. You know what? The 4 players arc tempered arc belt for Proof of a Hero is like 210,000 HP. I got a screenshot somewhere of people doing some analysis for 4 player. It's kind of interesting actually looking at all the expectations for HP amounts.
Looks like you're moving to a new area.
You will not be alive for much longer time. Yep. Fail. Get that head, please. Thank you. 232 there. I I do love that you can block, perfect block the roars, or for stuff like dual blades, and I believe bow, you can perfect dodge them too. I always found that very amusing. I got one shot left. Nope. Ah, I'm just under. Oh. Heh. Now I got it. Nope. On target if I actually could aim it while it was in the death section.
This is
But
where handler's real work comes in.
hey, we got
You
it.
Go get some rest.
That is another one down. Carve it up for the sake of. Also, that is some nice drip.
Stating the obvious, but it's amazing
That
that
is
no two
slick.
specimens are the same.
I like that. Very nice drip. Alright, that's the next one down. So yeah, that's closer to what I'd expect. 2 of them, 7 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up the big one. I say as I intentionally brought this outfit back out because I wanted the bail legs for it. Or I did Omega multiple times off stream because I couldn't get one bloody axle. Alright, loadout, equipment appearance. This one will be mastery. You swap these around. And then we have... So looking, I was gonna look at one of them for a moment. Right, this one. My brain shut off for a second. Oh, that's clean. I kinda like that. I do like that. We'll improve the loadout with it. Actually, I have the bail legs, so we can actually do bail legs too. Where's the bloody bail legs at? Alright, regular color, and then this needs to be just like that blue. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Look, we all know the real end game to Monster Hunter is Drip Hunter while, or we all know the thing is just Drip Hunter. Just making the weirdest outfits you can, or why is this on my, you know what, sure. Got the purple one. Got a little purple one that should be there. Alright, next one. Actually, do we have
Of course. Come back anytime.
just monkey? Another Rompopo for 20 minutes. 35 minutes. Not quite what I'm expecting. Alright, next one it is. Investigations it is. Any of them that I've started, it counts for. I have this one that I just got one singular. Alright, base Rompopo is easy. We'll go to area 9, I guess. That's fine. Got 9 left. Shred through that. I mean, if we're talking about 3.5 per, that's...
Be on our way.
Alright, where's the other one? Oh no, they both spawned together. That's actually not a good thing necessarily. Good to get damage on both of them. Not good. Oh, actually, they split off. So that spawn closer might have been an issue. Oh yeah, I forgot if I knock him up high, I can actually potentially get some really good damage on him. Why am I on this way? Yeah, that's fine, we can do this. He's just a little regular guy. He's not gonna do much. He really can't do much, to be honest. Broken. Your ducks in a line. Or you can topple yourself, that works too. No, screw it. We're just gonna go Wyvern's Fire. Uh-oh. Yeah, because I can't get out of that once that starts.
Over here, bub. On your target.
And come on. Nice fiber. A lot of wounds, a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. You're not as quick as actually doing my dual blades, but Gun Lance is also just a slower weapon. Okay, I'm just gonna switch over to doing dual blades. This is taking too long. I thought I want to be super impatient. Hang on, we got a little rare guy here. Let me take him. He's coming home with me first. Hang on. Zerruff Wizard. One and two. Done. I got plenty of stamina. Then pound at him. Take the wound there. Topple. Now he's low. Of course. But this is also why I like having a mix of just fast and slow weaponry. Dual blades is good if I just need to speed blitz something. Gun Lance is if I want to take it slow or if we start getting toppled. Not necessarily toppled, but killed. Oh, they're coming to feast on this man. They see dinner. Yeah, I don't blame them. So that's one more. Assuming I'm not out of date on my count. Watch them like 3 behind or something like that. It'd be really funny. Okay, this is where we check every now and then. it does feel nice that I have Big Rompopo back in some form. I very much missed him. I say as I'm actively going after killing off his entire species.
Got it on the ground.
I don't know, like I said, it was a nice challenge. Don't get me wrong, these monsters aren't too bad. Most of them aren't. I don't mind doing this in the 8 stars and some of the 9 stars here and there. But, you know, the one good thing with Big Rompopo is, even if I can't speed blitz him, he was just a fun fight. You know, once you actually understood him. Once you actually knew how big his hitboxes were for his attacks. This is just really quick and simple. To be fair, that's probably why I don't mind it being a little kind of just quick and monotonous. It's not, you know, it's one of those things I actually knew I signed up for. But, it's nice having the variety in there that I want something harder, I can do it. So I can kill a tempered one in pretty similar amount of time. If I really wanted to speed blitz where it's a singular, I can kill a singular one that's like non-tempered in like 2 minutes. This I can kill like 3.5, realistically. And I say this because I've done it before. Honestly, I use dog weapons if I had Switchblade available on them. It wasn't just a music set. Which actually weirdly makes this set better than GOG in some cases. You know, the GOG set's really good. That's, to be fair, mostly just because of the fact it has a really unique property to it. Where it's just good in the basin for that. So I don't know any other set that's going to be given that. Outside of Vulcan's Mizu set.
Good boy.
Get them soapy bubbles. Yeah, scrubbing bubbles. Alright, 7 more. And, well, let me double check. We should be at 7 more. Nope, 6 more.
Yeah.
Alright, that's 3 quests then.
See you again, Hunter.
What are we looking at? Okay. We got anyone that needs help online. Is not what the doctor ordered. So again, I don't trust this. Nope, we got any low ranks that need help. No. Surprising.
All right. Let me know if you change your mind. Yeah.
What are we looking at? Lobby. Ooh, I still need to actually getting around. I would love to do this eventually. I still need to get around to doing the other 3 group ones. I don't think I've done any of them. I have the means to. To be fair, there's still a whole bunch of event quests I need to do as well. I will say, I do have proof of a hero written down to do on stream at some point. I still love the fact that this is just sitting here casually. It's kind of funny. Alright, what we got? We got standard. That's 2 tempereds. If I can get a regular and a tempered, I actually prefer that in this case. I can. Because again, I only need 6 more. So. I want to finish those off. And then we'll see what we're looking like afterwards, both in terms of time and in terms of what quests we have available for people. But I seriously need to get around to doing those 3 monster hunt ones. Like, I imagine the one with Legia, and especially because Legia is gonna be in the one zone as opposed to the other. Why am I blanking on words? English. Legia will be in the one. To be fair, I probably also want to practice more with some of the other monsters. I mean, I've done... Well, no, Jindahad's like the only one that's not in here. I was gonna say, I've done lots of Jindahad, but no, he's not in here.
I just realized I'm attacking this one. Well, whatever. No, no, you're fine, you're fine. No rush. On my end, I'm just working through trying to chip up to that 425 mark. In doing so, I'm just taking out a couple of my investigations that I have saved. Nope, no geysers. There's 2 of you. So I love when they double up though, because you can just get both of them at the same time. Hey. Where do you think you're going? I didn't tell you you could go anywhere. Oh no, he just left. This is the one where he just leaves. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be killing that in time. Well, worst case, I gotta really prioritize it early. Because I've got like 2 minutes to kill him. 2 minutes to kill him. Okay, if I can stagger him, or trap him, I might be able to kill him. I have to prioritize the other one first. No matter. It sucks, but we can work with it. And it's like, instead of getting rid of it, I might as well just finish this one off for the 3 of them. It's at least 3 more. Still progress. I'm sure I can probably squeeze in the online 1 or 2. Or high rank, low rank, something.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
And if the other 2 are available by the time I finish up, it'll be 425. And like I said, we'll have to check the time afterwards, what we're looking like.
Don't forget to grab what that monster dropped.
I don't need what that monster dropped, Eric. See, I am the real monster here. Get over here. Okay. I would say I could not imagine how impractical carrying it. Let's be fair, you got it carrying it like that, but even still, that thing's probably got to be really heavy. And also just needing those drill heads afterwards too. You probably got to carry spares on them because I'm sure they don't materialize out of nothing. I mean, for the sake of mechanics, they probably do. But, ooh. Like that has probably got to hurt the back after a while. Oh wow, we leveled up more than I thought we would today. I just noticed that. Alright, 420. We got 5 more.
Yes.
Repost this one. Just burn through that. To be fair, both of those were kind of last minute ones. So, whatever. I will say, one thing with Gunlance that I personally noticed is that you generally don't go for using the Drake Auger.
Feel free to use all the supplies. No reason to be frugal.
Unless you're trying to break like multiple wounds.
Or unless you accidentally pop it, in which case you just go for the drill. Well, I've noticed it's kind of just used for mostly just trying to break multiple wounds. At least that's what I tend to use it for.
Over here!
Alright, sneak attack. Get this one as much as I can. If I maybe can't squeeze it. It'll be tight, but...
Good! Make use of the monster's attack to set it off!
Oh yeah, did y'all hear about what's going on with Mouse PI, apparently? It's like that 1930s style game. I know people are complaining apparently that most of the budget went to the animation, which, you know, fair, considering it's like 50, I think it's 54,000 hand-drawn frames if I remember right. Insane, let me tell you. But apparently people are calling it like an industry plant in the game now, which is like, how? I personally don't see it. Like, I did see some ads here and there, but I see ads for plenty of games when they're about to come out. Be them indie or major company. I'm like, I'm kind of curious what these people are thinking with that, but I don't know. People are weird. Now I'll say it probably doesn't. It's not really my kind of game personally, or I might consider picking it up for stream, but.
Ugly.
Nope, no geysers. I'm surprised we actually have not had this thing escape yet. It's good, actually. It's an extra kill where I may not have gotten otherwise. I basically kind of focused down this one immediately. I will say we'll still be one short, but we got him. We're at 424 after this one, and assuming we can get the next one. At the very worst, we're getting 423.
Just as useful as those
Me
from
too.
large ones.
My job's done. Time to get out of the way.
I don't even know what we're doing here, bud. You just kind of were there to spectate. Sneak attack. That's how we do it. That is not how we do it, though. That part right there. I would take that one. I was hoping to get the other one, but lots of wounds. To be fair, there's so many hits in it. A lot of crits to get.
A little more.
Numbers. Sure, you're getting like 15, but you're also getting like 50 or like an 84, 108. Well, it was an 84, but it's just because of wound. But the point is, like, 53. Alright. I can take some of these. Piercing. I'm not going to be using the dual blades for the rest of the mission, so I can just carve her up. And kablam. Ooh. Don't know if that hit me or not. I didn't see. Oh, that worked. Very anticlimactic.
Oh, good. You're all right.
Eric, we were always fine. This thing was the thing that was not fine. This was not the one that was alright.
Good boy.
Alright, we need 3 more. Yeah, look at that, not too bad. Like 6 minutes. Alright, talk to me on this one. Speak to me. What'd you get? What did you get? I'm curious on this.
Yes. Of course.
That's a good point.
Come back
You
anytime.
are in the lobby. I can actually just check. You're right. Member list. Equipment. Ooh, you got double Adogaron? Ooh. We work with similar power as a whole. You got Lord Soul. That's a good one. What is the... Ooh. That's nice. Attack boost EX twice over, triple times 2, and then element boost and attack boost 2. Element focus on both. Dang. Element boost 2 is okay enough. It's not amazing, but still, that's some really good rolls. Yeah, Dragon's perfect. I mean, to be fair, the fact that you only need to re-roll one thing on this one, it's not bad. It's really not. That's delicious. East High's right there. We might as well go for Kunafa. Free meal's free meal. And it's a good meal, actually, so... Love that one. But yeah, congrats. That's definitely a really solid roll.
We sure got here fast.
Isai, where are you? I always forget where you are. There's a giant pack of bears. Where did this man go? He's still offering a meal. I'm not sure. I mean, you do have stuff that's weak to fire and dragon. I feel like the best place is to start looking for there. Well, you know what? Apparently I'm not getting my meals, so I'm just gonna go warp over and check to see what's in the shop.
Wait. Oh. Don't be shy.
Nope, it's still the same stuff. Never mind. Honestly, I'd say go for it. Did I warp to Wounded Hollow? Unfortunately, I will not be joining you on that, but I do want to hear how it does go. Because on my end, I very much want to get this done. Because I am stubborn. We're like 3 off from the goal.
Any quests you want to go on?
I'm going to insist upon getting this done personally. But like I said, Let me know how it goes, whether you go for like regular arc filled, tempered arc filled, arc tempered one. Let me know how it goes. I want to hear. Because that sounds delicious. Big number. Big number make monkey brain happy.
Let's be on our way.
Ooh, and if you have the right equipment skills for it too to really take advantage. Ooh. Alright, where is the other one? Oh yeah, he's coming this way. Let me come to intercept him. He ain't getting away from me.
This way.
Because he's going to be on his way to leave if I don't intercept him. Gotta stop that happening at all costs. Objective pursue. Barely missed that. So I'll say, as long as he's locked into combat with me, should be okay. I'll take the tail. That's at least better than missing head and tail. Okay, he's running. I've got to intercept. No, he's moving to somewhere else. Okay, that's fine. He's intercepting to somewhere else. As long as it's not the exit. That's what I'm more concerned about. Closer he gets to that, the rougher it is. Nope, he got out. Scheisse. Okay, that's 2. Yeah, I don't know how I got that first one then. Probably just luck. Alright. We got this one then. Okay, at least get to 223. Or 423. 23. Yeah, we're just dropping 200 casually from the count. No, they didn't count. They were little babby ones. I would say that all of them count for the purposes of it. That's what people want. Oh yeah, so I did start talking about this earlier. I never got a chance to finish it. So yes, I'm going to need to talk about with some of the people that are going to be participating on Saturday, what we're doing. But since we got 4 of us, maybe we'll be doing Mansions of Madness. We might be doing Mysterium. If I can get a 5th person, we might do some Secret Hitler. I always do the Sniper Elite board game too. It's gonna be one of those, I feel like. Probably there can be Mansions. To be fair, with Mansions, it's gonna really depend on if Coffee can get everything working. We did figure out what the issue was the last time. And it mainly relied on the fact that his computer and internet were not protected improperly. We do have people that have played the Sniper Elite board games. That would be another good one. We can actually play against and everything around.
Looks like we're moving to a new area.
One of those that I've also been looking into is another one. It's called Voices in Your Head. Or Voices in My Head. And unfortunately, I haven't found a version of it that works for Tabletop Simulator. It looks, as someone has described it, it is... I need to deal with this guy, I'll get back to that. Ooh, nice big 600 burst. It's not crazy, but it's still something. Alright, that works. Anyway, so as I was saying, someone I know personally described it to me as schizophrenia the board game. So you're basically playing, the way that works is basically you have one person that's a prosecutor who's trying to get this guy convicted because this guy did a bank robbery, and you know, some of them are trying to get him found guilty, some of them are just trying to get found innocent, some of them are just there to cause as much chaos as they can. And the prosecutor's goal is they're trying to go ahead and get him to be found guilty regardless.
Yeah.
So they're gonna start moving around stuff around the board. You're messing with things there. The like.
All right. Let me know if you change your mind.
Check right there. So there's a whole bunch of them out there that are like the emotions, because some of them are like the drama one, like the dramatic one, or there's one that's like the honest one where he is not going to lie, so you're going to have him vote to not lie and you want him to be found guilty alongside the prosecutor, or like there's one of them that's the dramatic one where you want everything amped up where it's the most interesting effect. Basically, you're just trying to cause chaos. Or you have like the coward one where your goal is to lie as much as possible and try to get him to lie as much as possible. You know, stuff like that. So everyone has their own secret roles and you're all competing against each other. And then after, I believe it's 8 rounds, you tally up for the jurors what all of their things are. Because they have 3 sets. They have question mark, so undecided. They have guilty, and they have innocent. And so he's got certain things. Like one of the cards that was shown that I've seen when I was watching a group play it at one point was like, the opposing, you know, your ex is brought smugly to the stand. You have the option to ruin her potential testimony. And then the options are A, you know, you tell your lawyer a dirty joke, not dirty joke, a dirty thing that she did about what she did to discredit her, make her seem unreliable, and that pushes one group towards innocent. Or you keep quiet and that pushes you towards guilty. And obviously what the result is based on, you know, who interacted with what and all that. Da-da-da-da-da. Unfortunately, there's just no good copy of it on Steam Workshop for the game. I'm like, it seems like a really fun game. Very chaotic game, but very fun. It's a shame. Another one with Terror State. We got Terror State too. Gotta get a good one. I do need to go out later on tonight or tomorrow and see about trying to clear up a couple of the old games that I know don't work anymore. So I did carry over some of my stuff from my other account. And I know some of that stuff is like 5 years old and no longer works because it's not supported anymore. Because it was accessible for like through Google Drive, and that drive no longer exists or something. Or some of the stuff's outdated, so it doesn't show up properly. So we'll have to see. But it does look like we are going to be sticking with Saturday being board game day, as opposed to potentially doing like, you know, DVD or Phasmo again. Though it'd be fair if we do have less people show up than I was hoping for, if we might get like one other person besides me or some such, we'll adjust as necessary. But you know, since we're right here, I might as well mention it. Alright, I got one more to do.
Yeah.
Then I'll check the time. That's it. By the looks of the time, I probably will be wrapping stream up after this last one, admittedly. A little unfortunate. I was hoping to do a bit more, but yeah, that's how time goes sometimes. Time really zips by. But I feel like on the one hand, that's not a bad thing, considering, you know, definitely I had some fun today. Definitely had a really good time. I'll be definitely back on Thursday. So, anyone here that popped by earlier that still wants to come by and play again, I'll be playing a bit off stream here and there, but I definitely will be back on Thursday as well. Well, next Thursday, because today is Thursday. But you get the point. Oh, there's this bloody thing. Apparently, Mr. Chicken Man is not gonna be... Ah, he's down here. Got it. Doable. Humble this into existence. I'm curious, how many of these resources do we have after this is done? I'm gonna go look. I don't know, like 1,000 get back. I'll get 2,000 for some of them. So for after stream today, I'm gonna go update my chart. It's been a bit. Free damage on both, so that's good. Lurking for a moment while he's just doing that. Only 2 wounds, unfortunately. Would have loved to have 3, but it is what it is. Your days are numbered. By that I mean your seconds are numbered. I just realized I'm climbing up myself. No, we don't need the chicken here. We just need to climb up. Also, out of curiosity, did any of you name your sacreds? And if so, what did you name them? Because unfortunately, I don't think we can actually see what each other named our sacreds, which is, again, strange, because, like, oh, make sure it's not something... To be fair, I don't think you should be naming it like a slur or something anyway, but they treat it like other people are going to see it. You shouldn't be naming it a slur anyway.
Texture? Yeah.
But like, yeah, I can't see what they named theirs, but I can see this one's mine right here because of his name. Cuckoo, and we got Monkey. Oh, good try and keep the Monkey. A Monkey nonetheless. As you could probably have seen, I named mine McNugget. And that's because this man has gotten me downed enough times that I've had to threaten to turn him into a box of them before. So it just ended up being the name that I gave him. Alright. That said, though, I am going to wrap things up. Thank you all once again for coming by. I'll be seeing you all next stream. We'll be back on Saturday. So with that, take care. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be seeing you all then. Bye-bye.